400 years after the nobleman Cain was cursed to walk the night as a vampire, and centuries before Cain would rule the wasteland of Nosgoth, it was Lieutenant Raziel. His path of conquest is stopped by a new enemy. The pillars of Nosgoth land ruin vampires once again, and Legacy of Cain continues. And this sort of updates the graphics mentally for the first game. So you can visualize Cain looking like this in the first Blood Omen. And the video quality on this recording is a little low. And watching it, it's kind of like watching Beast Wars or Reboot. And I cut most of their dialogue in half to make it move faster. It's basically just cinematics.
From the shards of tattered dreams I rose, unwilling, tossed upon tides of pain that flowed and ebbed and left me searingly awake, and more revoltingly, alive. It was then I saw her for the first time.
Good evening. We did not expect you to awaken so soon. Already you surprise us. I am Uma, and I am here to help you, and you were once a power in the land. You are in the city of Meridian, capital of the land of Nosgoth, the land you once sought to conquer and rule. Then let me show you the future. You have been asleep for 200 years. In that time, this is what has become of Nosgoth. You were a great general, commanding an army of vampires.
Yeah, these graphics
but the powers you opposed were too strong for you. You were struck down, your armies defeated, scattered, and destroyed. Everyone believed you to be dead.
Who defeated me?
The Seraphan, an army of fanatical humans sworn to eradicate all vampires from the world.
Seraphim.
A new leader brought them together. You were defeated in mortal combat by this leader, the Seraphan Lord. The Seraphan seized control of all of Nosgoth. We are the Cabal, the vampire resistance. We work to undermine the Seraphan at every turn. But we are losing. Does the lust for vengeance and power no longer stir you? Are you so dead?
I seem to remember that I played the pawn once before. It ended badly.
This time, you will prevail. We are simply your allies, not your betrayers.
I care not for any dangers. They will fear me, do you hear? Tell me where to find the Seraphan Lord. I'll have him buried within the hour.
Such arrogance. If it were so easy, we would have done it ourselves, Cain.
I was told to meet someone here.
Who's there? You must be Cain.
You are a human. Curious that you would help one such as I.
We hate the Seraphan, we humans. The things they do, it's not right, not natural. If your kind can bring them down, I'll help you, I will.
I was told to find the smuggler's den.
You're a stone's throw from the entrance. Go through. It will lead you to the smuggler's den. Careful, though. There's rogues down there that'll attack you on sight.
Then they will die.
Wait! Tell Uma that I helped you, please. She promised me the dark gift if I did as she asked. You'll tell her, won't you?
I'm certain Uma will give you all that you deserve.
Yeah, I already recorded this last night, but my computer froze and the recording was corrupted.
Well, our
watching
Lord
it
was
again.
correct. You are alive. Do you remember me, Cain, who served you so well?
It was Faustus, one of the legionnaires of my army of vampires, an indifferent soldier, but now
The
a
Faust
traitor to our race.
Legends.
Faustus, it's true then. I hardly believed it.
Mephisto.
Vampires have turned against their own kind.
What is our kind? In serving the Seraphim, I have protection, I have power. And who better to hunt
But
down a
last
vampire than a more
night-
powerful vampire? History is written by the winners, Cain. That is my kind.
How many of us have been destroyed by the Seraphim? How many
My
have been brought to their
microphone
death by
probably
you?
was barely hearing
I
anything I
care
was
not for
saying.
those destined to die. I don't weep for them, and I won't weep for you.
Look around you, Faustus. Does your victory seem so assured now?
A fleeting setback. Our Lord knows of your presence. He beat you before, and he will bury you now.
But you will never know how it ends, Faustus. For I will bury you first of all.
I have a surprise for you, Cain.
There, what do you take me for? Your errand boy?
You are not a general now, Cain. You are not in a position to demand. Go to Sanctuary and await me there. My orders are to investigate the industrial quarter in the north of the city. I will join you at Sanctuary and bring anything I discover. But the time must be ripe, and you must be ready.
Do not make the mistake of underestimating me.
I don't. You are our last hope. I will not let you be wasted by premature action.
Where then is this sanctuary?
Nearby is the Red Raven pub. Speak with the tapster. She will tell you what to do.
Why did I obey her? Why did I trust her even for a moment? I had gone my own way, always. But this time...
I was impressed by you today, Cain.
Yeah, and this game's
Soon
kind of like
we will
The
work
Witcher.
together again and rid this plague from our land.
Except The Witcher, they're trying to make their character not completely evil like this guy.
Interrupting my feeding.
One who shares your thirst and your curse.
Ah, a voice from the past. So the rumors are true. Cain walks Nosgoth again.
How do you know me, creature?
How I would
Yeah, and the
love to dispatch you
problem
here
with
and
this
now.
game
And yet, I am required elsewhere. Good
is
night.
its objectification of
Vorador.
women.
the reformed pseudo-hedonist of Termagant Forest. I had met him once before in his new role of patriarch. I still knew not to trust him. Ah, yes. Who but the father of vampires would lead the resistance? I am honored, Vorador.
I need no false courtesies from you, Cain. We are allies only by necessity. But you are welcome to Sanctuary.
It has not the splendor of your former castle, but I suppose it will have to do.
It serves, but time is short. The Seraphan's power grows by the day. Soon our every haven will be destroyed. We are facing extinction once again.
They thought once before they had destroyed us. Yet you proved them wrong. You created a new race, something I could never do. And from that race, I had my army.
Now we are divided and dying.
Then rouse yourself. Make more of our kind.
It takes time and energy to create a vampire. I have not the strength. No. As Umar told you, we must kill the Seraphan Lord. When he is dead, their power will crumble. You have come far already, Cain, and proven to be our greatest ally. We must plan our attack.
Vorador!
What is it?
The worst has befallen. Forgive me, sire. Uma has been taken.
Taken? How?
Uma was searching the main building in the industrial quarter, as you asked. I stood guard outside. She whispered to me that she had found something
in
important.
Hinduism
What
is
was
the
it? I do not
All-Mother.
know. Before she could tell me, she was discovered by Seraphan Knights. I went to help her, but there were guards everywhere. I could not reach her. I heard them say she would be brought to the Seraphan Keep for public execution.
No!
Then the guards were upon me, and I was forced to flee. Forgive me for it.
We need her information.
We need to save her life, Cain.
Yes, of course. So, I am to rescue her, sire.
Our kind cannot approach the keep. We would be instantly discovered. You have the power to disguise your presence, but the chief entrance to the keep is far too heavily guarded. You must speak with the Bishop of Meridian.
A bishop lies with us.
The promise of immortality can be very persuasive for a bishop whose faith in an afterlife is wanting. The bishop knows a secret entrance to the Seraphan Keep. You will find him in the upper city. Tell him I sent you, and he will give you access to the keep.
And if Uma is dead when I reach her?
Then her discovery dies with her, and with it, our hope. Go now, Cain, and find the bishop. Uma's life depends on you, as do we all.
So, the rumors speak true.
Marcus, my old friend.
A poor choice of words, Cain. We were not friends. You feared my growing powers. You knew they would one day surpass yours. Is that why you begged me to fight at your side when you waged war upon Nosgoth?
Begged? I never begged.
And
I offered
Vorador
myself to
shouldn't
the
be
winning
alive
side.
in this timeline.
I always knew you for a sneaking, cowardly opportunist. How unfortunate that my poor aim caused you so much suffering. This time, you will die completely, I promise you.
No, Cain. Once more you underestimate me. I now have the power to charm all living things, to subjugate their minds and make them do my bidding. You will kneel to me, Cain, and the Seraphan Lord will be pleased with my new slave. Now, obey me.
He's trying to use telepathy to control Kane's mind.
Impossible.
What manner of creatures have you been practicing on? Dull mortal fools, with their minds full of commerce and dung? My mind is far too strong for your powers. First, greetings, old man. I assume that I address the Bishop of Meridian. I seek information on gaining access to the Seraphan Keep. You are to give me passage inside. I am sent by Vorador.
I can see how that could be
What ails
offensive.
you? Speak.
He speaks only at my command.
How
What?
are vampires in a
You are
church?
too late, Cain. He is entirely in my power.
Release him and I may spare your life.
I hold the cards now, Cain. Surrender yourself to me, or I will kill him.
What do I care for the life of some mortal? But the thought of killing you at last entices me. Tell me, Marcus, do you truly believe you can stop me?
Stay back. You cannot win. The bishop will tell you nothing while he remains under my power, and you will never catch me.
Well, that looked kinda cool.
I must thank you for destroying that fiend. He robbed me of my mind.
He was a novice. Bishop, I require your help. Vorador has sent me to gain passage to the Sarafan Keep. One of our associates is held captive there.
A fool's errand to enter the very maw of the beast. But yes, I will help you. I will take you there. I will show you the entrance.
You must hurry. She is to be executed soon.
Alright, and this might be going too far.
Cain, I thought no one would dare attempt to rescue me. You are either brave or foolish.
You will find me relentless.
There must be a glyph nearby that powers the ward. Find it and shut it down.
What was it that you learned in the industrial quarter? Tell me, in case I cannot free you.
Tell you now, before I am freed? What would you do in my place, Cain?
I would offer my rescuer a token of trust.
That information is for Vorador only.
Haven't I earned your confidence yet?
You have not rescued me yet.
Very well. I will return shortly. You're hurt.
It's nothing. We must get to the roof. Once I am outside these ensorcelled walls, I can use a spell to transport us back to Sanctuary. No!
At last.
What living soul disturbs my order?
And besides the sword and the flaming head, just a suit of golden armor. That kind of looks like Thanos.
I had won a lifetime ago.
Yeah, there's plenty of stuff that looks like we'll see golden armor a lot.
You know me.
No.
And golden armor that's also like plenty of what the Titans could have looked like.
All your plans were set alight
Wearing golden armor.
Ashes.
Let those words be your epitaph.
You dare dream of killing me? That fantasy was quenched in blood long ago when I defeated you. And yet, you have learned nothing. Such a pathetic creature. Dare you to challenge me again?
Die, fiend!
No, Cain!
Your death is fated at my hands. How many times must I teach you that lesson?
He is too strong for you, Cain.
And
With the Soul
Seraphim
Weaver, he can
Lord,
kill us
no,
both.
who's
We must
that?
flee and fight him when we are strong.
Michael,
No. Release
Malik,
me. That demon of filth
Samael.
is mine.
I am your fate, Cain. Now and forever. However long you delay, you will come to me for your end.
Uma, alive and safe. Cain, you have all our thanks.
I can follow orders when it suits me. We met the Sarafan Lord.
He showed himself?
He is a touch more powerful than I expected. And he has the Soul Reaver. Strange that you did not tell me this at the first.
You are not ready to fight the Sarafan Lord. I told you that.
It was only by good fortune that we escaped. Vorador, I must speak with you.
You have information for us, I know. You may speak.
I was in the heart of the main factory in the industrial quarter. Before the guards discovered me, I had found a huge central chamber that housed some kind of magic portal. This portal looked into a place the likes of which I had never seen before. And this portal was held open by a single source of magic, a stone set on a pedestal. Vorador, I believe it was the Nexus Stone.
The Nexus Stone? Of course.
What is this thing? Explain.
The Nexus Stone is an item
And
of great
Thanos
power. It can
is
bend
based on
time and space to
Thanatos,
create
which
doorways
is death,
to any
the
location
Greek
within Nosgoth.
version
I
of
know not
death.
why the Sarafan
He's
Lord
a
would
son
be using
of
it within the
Erebus,
industrial quarter, but we could put it to great use.
the
use
primordial
is that?
darkness.
One who wears the stone cannot be harmed.
And
by the
that's
soul
only
reaver.
if you're Greek.
And is this
or,
but a
you
legend,
know,
to be proved false at the fatal
East
moment?
Orthodox
Oh no,
Christian.
no legend at all. It has
Which
been
is,
proven.
Greeks and
The Sarafan
Russians.
Lord wore the stone when he defeated you
I don't
200
think the
years
Russians really believe.
What?
How else could he have resisted the power of the Soul Reaver? You were unable to use the sword's power, and without it, he was able to defeat you.
Then I shall take the stone and use it to kill him. But know this, when I recover it, I will also claim ownership of it. I trust that is understood.
Then you commit yourself to fighting the Sarafan Lord? There can be no turning back.
I was committed to that from the moment you revived me. Nothing will turn me away.
So be it.
Main factory complex. It is there that the stone is held.
I will return with the Nexus Stone and the Sarafan Lord's head. And began my quest for the Nexus Stone there.
Were you followed?
These humans never look twice in my direction. Little do they realize their future lord walks among them.
Sense the presence of another vampire close by. He may be watching you. I will whisper you again when it is needed.
Once again, I began to feel the obligations of power. To deal justice fairly to all. One day my people would know me again for their lord. But the vampires who were traitors to their kind would know me first of all.
Yeah, Final Fantasy. DOA, Dead or Alive, Soul Calibur,
Behold the great Cain, now a common...
and the Nexus Stone.
The fiend that dogged my
Looks
shadow
like
showed
the
himself at
Emerald
last.
Beetle,
And in the light, I
or
knew
the
him.
Emerald
Another
Scarab,
visage from my
which
past.
is a
Sebastian.
totem,
It is you
a
who have
talisman
been
of
following
the
me.
Egyptian
And how
god
long it took you
Capri.
to discover it? My
You
master
might
sent
be
me to prevent your
Beelzebub.
meddling further. And now you must die. You and not I. The Sarafan Lord knows how to value me. I am to rule by his side and achieve what you never could.
You fool! Do you think that butcher will permit you to live one moment longer than he has need of you? I will save you from your disappointment, Sebastian, and kill you now.
Yeah, Uma is the All-Mother in Hinduism, I think, though it's not a widely
Tell me of the Nexus Stone and this portal.
popular
What is its purpose here?
deity.
Speak,
I don't know if
and I
it's
will spare
like
your life.
Brahmin, Atman,
Come,
or how
Cain.
Odin is the
You lie in
All-Father
your throat and we
in Norse
both know it.
mythology.
You are going to kill me.
Indulge me then, before you die.
I'll tell you so that I may see your face when you learn.
But in
you are
Greek
powerless.
mythology,
you cannot win. Your death is inevitable.
Chaos's children were Aether and Hemera as the light primordials, and Erebus and Nyx as the darkness primordials.
What is the purpose of this device? How will it serve the Sarafan Lord?
And then Hemera in Gnostic Christianity is Barbelo. We think
his plans are even now
Barbelo was the...
Where is the device? Where? Under the earth?
Was Mary, mother of Jesus.
Seek for it if you will.
Or sometimes people think
in the knowledge
Jesus
that all your
is the Archangel Michael. Or the Ancient of Days. We believe in the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. And the Emerald Beetle, having it in a video game is the same as having it in real life.
Another old friend, a vampire, guarding it. Before I killed him, he told me something unsettling. He spoke of an ancient device underground that will bring about victory for the Sarafan Lord. What do you know of this, Farador?
I have heard tell of strange discoveries deep underground. Ancient legends speak of huge machines deep in the earth, left by the gods in eons past. And I know of one who can tell us the truth of this matter. She is a seer, a being said to be older even than I. We are fortunate in that she owes me a favor. Go to her, Kate, and learn what she knows.
Begone, Dark One. I did not send for you.
And I'm not sure what she is, and now Cain is dressed like Little Red Riding Hood.
Cain, the disruptor, the pebble in the pond who destroys all he touches.
You know me, woman?
Better than you know yourself.
You know why I'm here. There's power in the Red Hood.
I seek information, and I must have it. What can you tell me of the device?
The device?
I think it's just to make him look
You're
cute.
playing a dangerous game. Return to your night hunting, vampire. Enjoy what time remains to you, short though it is.
I desire far more than blood. Where is the device? I will not go without an answer.
Do you so enjoy being Bordor's lapdog?
I am no man's dog, witch.
Just like the Witch of Endor.
Come here. Drink. Drink my blood. Now!
What manner of creature are you? You are like no vampire that I have seen.
Who I am,
I used to think she was one of
is
the
of no
Hilden.
concern to you. Time presses. He is here. Do as I tell you. If you are to destroy the device and save Nosgoth, you must drink.
And this is where Cain gets his telekinesis.
Oh, good. Yes, drink, my dark prince. Feel my powers coursing through your veins. You can manipulate objects already by sheer will alone. But, as you were taught, you can only use this ability at close range. By drinking my blood, you will be granted the gift of telekinesis. You will be able to manipulate objects at a great distance. And you will be able to activate this symbol and enter the device.
Almost looked like the X-Men symbol.
Let them learn as they writhe in the flames and their bones dissolve the futility of their actions. The vampire and all of his kind shall be raised from the land. This world will be made pure by my hand. I will give you the peace you seek, Cain. Your death beckons you.
He has found you. Your destiny draws even closer. I will transport you to the device. From there, use your newfound ability to gain entrance.
What of you, Seer? Escape with me. I'm in need of allies.
Am I your ally? My fate lies along a different path. Goodbye, Kane.
Here, in this alien vault, I discovered a being whose existence was entwined with mine far more than I could ever imagine.
And here's a big monster.
Who disturbs me? Not one of my captors. Kane?
This is just
Have
like
no
where
fear
the
of
wild
me.
things are.
I am enslaved by the fiends that built this monstrosity to feed this machine with my life. To destroy the device, you must seek out the being that built it.
The Sarafan Lord.
No, it is older. Far older. Those who dwelt in Nosgoth eons ago left some structures in their passing. The device is one. The Sarafan Lord discovered how to use it. Only the Builder can make it stop.
Do you mean to tell me that this being still lives? It's impossible.
He is. Listen to me. There is a place in Nosgoth, far to the north, where time means nothing, where hours and years are frozen for eternity. The eternal prison. The wretches imprisoned there pay for their crimes for eternity. The Builder is there.
The eternal prison. I have heard of such a place. I didn't realize it was so close to Meridian. How do I reach it?
The eternal prison.
You there! I don't know you. Are you a guest? A visitor? An intruder? We do not permit guests to disturb our routine. We are involved in important work here, and nothing must be allowed to interfere. This is a place where those who have transgressed the laws of the gods and man, and so created a dangerous imbalance within themselves, contemplate the wrongs that they have done through peaceful, uninterrupted meditation until they have regained the balance of their true, perfect inner nature.
Well, that's a relief.
This process must not be interrupted for any reason until a spiritual transformation has been achieved, however long that may take.
Just like the
no
transfiguration.
Guests, no visitors are allowed, and intruders we know how to deal with. Go, now.
And the time guy has a scythe, just like Cronus.
Help me! Let me out of here, or I didn't do nothing! You can't let him get me! Help me! Help me!
It must be poached! It must be fresh!
But the eternal prison is not the Empirene.
Rotting with gore! There! Stop that! You know you're not allowed back there! That back! Give me meat! 1,400 ounces every day, and it will be fresh and on 2 legs, or in this case, 4!
Yeah, I'm glad it was talking about meditation.
1,400 ounces or 20 stone.
I was wondering when that was going to come up. And here's the Hilden race, I think. And I think they might be aliens from
I
Limbo.
require information.
You are not a jailer. I beg you, release me.
First, you must answer me. I seek a prisoner in this place, a builder. He created a large device that lies below the city of Meridian.
Seek no further. I am he.
How fortunate. I intend to destroy this device. I was told only you can tell me how.
I can indeed help you. But in return, I need an end to my suffering.
Tell me of the device, and I will grant you any request within my
Demons
power.
are native to hell, and angels are native to heaven.
The device was built
Maybe
as a weapon
this fictional
eons ago
race
when two
is
races
native
warred
to
with each
Limbo.
other for dominance of Nosgoth. It houses an ancient creature whose very mind is capable of killing any living thing with but a thought. The device was to channel the mental energy of this creature and direct it onto Nosgoth.
The device is
It would
sort of
attune
like
the creature's mind to kill
Cerebro
all living
and
creatures
Professor
except
X
for my
and,
race.
X-Men 2.
Before it could be completed, however, I was imprisoned here, and the rest of my race was banished to another far more terrible realm.
So this device was never finished, and yet the creature still lives within it.
It was dubbed the Mass. It is eternal and deadly, yet harmless without a channel for its mind. But we never completed the weapon. We needed a way to send its energy out of the device and into the land itself. We needed a conduit throughout the cities, a network, if you will. Once this network was created, the device would channel the mental energy of the Mass and send death upon our enemies.
Both stone and flesh. I won't lift a finger! I will destroy you with my mind! Lives. Sire, wait.
What trickery is this?
No trickery, sire. I am your servant once again. Your champion.
Pathetic wretch. I have no... Magnus? Could it be?
It is I, sire.
How is this possible? Here, in this cursed place, was my finest warrior. The Sarafan had fallen before him by the score. Together, he and I were invincible. Until... Magnus, the traitor. Is this your reward for betraying me to the Sarafan Lord?
Sire, I did not...
You left my camp in the night to join with my enemy, like all the others.
Sire, no. I wanted only to serve you. I thought in my pride I would strike a blow that would end the war. I went to kill the Seraphim Lord, alone. I was your champion.
You never returned.
I failed you. I tried to kill him. Even now I cannot remember how he defeated me. I was struck down, helpless at his feet, and then, through his foul magic, he took my mind and transported me here to this hellhole. But what of you, sire? I heard that you were dead.
Well, not so dead as some would like to have me. As you see, I have returned. Magnus, my champion, you have suffered long enough. It is with pride that I grant you your death.
And this is also one of the areas where the game went too far. Is the power that he unlocked was immolation, where he lifts people up with his mind and causes them to burst into flames.
A change in you. You found the Builder.
You are perceptive. He gave me his blood as a gift. I gave in return the gift he most wanted.
It's also kind of like Season 4 of Stranger Things.
You are ready to descend to the device. Time grows short.
Spontaneous human
My
combustion.
life is drawn from me. The device is alive. You must destroy it.
What can you tell me of the creature within?
The slaves speak of it as the Mass. It has great power, yet it is just an animal. The blood in your veins will kill it.
How do I reach the device?
This passage will lead you there.
I will return when the device is destroyed.
Wait. You must know your true enemies. My captors, they are not of this world. They control the glyph magic by which Meridian is enslaved. They pull the strings of the Sarafan while in the disguise of the glyph rites. They are called the Hilden, and their leader is, of course,
the Sarafan Lord.
They are powerful creatures, Cain. You will encounter them below. Beware their magic.
This is just like the ending of Morrowind. That was another game we played on original Xbox. Surprise! That monster was
You do not know me for the
Janos
poor,
Aldrin.
oppressed beast that crouched here before. Behold, I am restored. What are you? Not what, Cain, but who. My visage is unknown to you, but my name is not. Have you heard the story of the oldest vampire?
Janos Aldrin. The legendary vampire of ancient days. How was this transformation possible? But Janos is dead. His heart torn from his body.
Not dead, but imprisoned in this place. My blood was needed to power the device and feed the mass within. Starved of blood and sapped of life, I devolved into that horrible creature. That which is divine cannot be wholly suppressed.
Divine. Your imprisonment has damaged your mind, Janos. The curse of vampirism is no mark of divinity.
Ah, you must delve further back into history, Cain, to know the truth of our heritage. Long ago, and long before I first walked the earth, vampires were godlike, and our kind ruled the land. But we were opposed by another race, similar to ours in power, but different in method and intention. The wars between us flamed for 1,000 years, but we prevailed at last, and we banished our enemies from the face of the earth by powerful magic, sealing them into another plane of existence.
What is this history
Just like
lesson
the
to do with my
genies.
task at hand?
Patience came. The race that fought the vampires was the Hilden, the very Hilden that you have just encountered. They control the Sarafan. They are striving to wipe out the vampires, enslave the humans, and reclaim all Nosgoth as their own. They are the evil that plague us once again, authors of the demons and the device and all else that threatens the land. They have returned to enact a terrible revenge.
I thought you said that they were banished.
They were, Cain. But several centuries ago, one of the Hilden was able to return to our world. He then used his magic to draw other Hilden through, but had not yet the power to begin a full invasion. He required an army here, and humans to drain of energy. He learned of a legendary order whose purpose was to purge the world of vampires long ago. He revived this order, and the Sarafan were born again.
The Sarafan Lord. It was he that broke through. But how?
Now we come to your part in this story. When you chose to destroy the Pillar of Balance, you caused a rift throughout the world sufficient to breach through the dimensions.
Was it I, then, who had engendered this war? No. I had been set, step by step, upon the path that led to this outcome. Hadn't this all been a Hilden plot from the beginning? My mind reeled at the implications.
That monster the angel turns into.
It was in this way that the
looks kind of
Sarafan
like
Lord was able to enter the world by building a
Archdemon
magical
Belphegor.
gate. This is the Hilden Gate. Close this gate, Cain, and all the Hilden within Nosgoth will perish.
The gate sustains their existence.
Precisely. It is their umbilical cord to the other world. When it is closed, they cannot dwell in our world.
And so all the Hilden will die, and the Sarafan Lord, as one of them, dies as well. I see.
Close the gate and kill the Sarafan Lord, Cain. Close the gate and shut the Hilden from the world once again.
Yeah, or maybe
how
he's
is
like
this to be done?
Azazel.
Let us go to Sanctuary. Vorador must be informed of all that has occurred, and a plan can be drawn to finish this once and for all.
You should have sent me with him.
You were wounded.
There is no way to know where Cain has gone or what he is doing. Even you haven't been able to contact him.
What's this? No, wait. Do I dare believe my senses? Janos? My sire. They killed you.
No, far worse. But that is a story for another time.
Oh, there will be no time for any of us. Vorador, we need your counsel.
We were wondering where you were.
I've been doing what I said I would do.
Cain? The device?
I have destroyed it. But we are now faced with a peril even greater than before.
How is this?
The ancient history I will convey to you in a better hour, should any of us be so fortunate as to reach
This
such a
is
time.
just like the Matrix.
For this moment, you must believe me when I tell you your enemy, our great enemy, the Sarafan Lord, is one of a people that come from another world. His plan, beyond all others, is to bring this enemy race back into this world, from which my kind in another age once banished them. He must be prevented, or all our kind will perish.
And their finest warriors will be waiting within. The Glyph Knights are deadly.
We shall see.
Tell me one thing, Cain, before we go in. If you do kill the Sarafan Lord and recover the Soul Reaver, what then?
You know the answer to that.
Tell me.
Then Meridian and all Nosgoth will become mine.
And the vampire resistance?
Well, you may do whatever you wish, of course.
Of course.
What?
Do you take me for a fool?
You dare!
Vorador has told me all your stories, Cain. He said that you would stop at nothing to achieve your great ambition, absolute power. And when you control Nosgoth, are we to believe that you would let us vampires live and do what we wish? We are the only ones who could stand in your way. No, you will have to hunt us down and kill us. And how is that different from the rule of the Sarafan Lord?
I will not defend or explain my actions to you, Uma. No one, not even you, will stand in my way.
I thank you, Cain, for giving us this chance to defeat the Hilden for all time. But you have done enough. I shall be the one to find and kill the Sarafan Lord, and Nosgoth shall belong to the vampires once again.
You fool. You have not the smallest chance of surviving such a battle. Now, give me the Nexus Stone, or I shall pry it from your thieving fingers as you convulse in death.
Now the beast shows his true nature. And so quickly, too. I wish it had been otherwise for us, Cain. Farewell.
We meet again, Uma.
Cain.
Yes, Cain. I thought you were to bring the Sarafan Lord to his knees.
I thought...
I know.
It seems... I was wrong. I could not carry the fight alone.
You were brave to try.
Cain, I'm dying.
Yes, you are.
I need your blood. Please, you can save me.
I know. Tell me, child. Do you see me ruling Nosgoth?
Yes, I see it now.
And do you believe that Nosgoth rightly belongs to me?
I do. I believe it, Cain. Please.
Then you may die, knowing the truth.
No!
You should never have betrayed me. You could have been my queen.
Cain. Oh.
Now, you have left me alone.
And the way Cain is dressed, that looks like something they'd wear in the movie Legend. Or how in God of War at the end, Ares had spider legs coming out of his back.
The charlatan emperor rears his head.
You are far from home, Dark One.
Spare your speeches, demon. Your secrets are known to me now. Your plans crumble like dust, brought down by my will.
You have struggled longer than expected, but nothing has changed. You see before you your death.
Know you not that your vaunted device is destroyed? Your hope of controlling Nosgoth lies in ruins. This world is mine.
You understand nothing. You are a degenerate remnant of a cursed race, doomed to walk the night as a parasite. Your life as easily snuffed out as those you feed on to survive. My race is but a warped parody of our former beauty. We are, like you, fallen gods, scratching for our former power. We will prevail. We will cleanse this world of your kind and bring about a new, glorious age. Die, Cain.
People will talk about how great the dialogue
Fitting,
is, and I'll just go all
the very
way
item
toxic.
you used to defeat me now turned against you. You're finished.
It matters not. The gate remains open, and even as we speak, my army, the likes of which this soft world has never seen, prepares to enter. Nosgoth is still mine for the taking.
Yeah, I played this game 20 years ago.
He is the one. He must be. Look at him. He is the one who is working against them.
Sir, is it true? Are you the vampire who's been making war on the demons?
I am Cain. Do you know this place well?
We do, my lord.
A lot of original Xbox games are really dark, like Knights of the Old Republic, Fable, Morrowind, Doom 3.
Cain, the Hilden City's defenses have been broached.
Grand Theft Auto
Janos
San
can no longer
Andreas.
sense a ward barrier.
It's my doing. I've shut down their foul magics, at least for a time.
I will try to detect the location of the Hilden Gate.
Where's Uma, Cain? I cannot sense her.
She will not be joining us.
Uma is dead, is she not? Were you too late?
No. She suffered the fate she deserved. She stole the Nexus Stone from me.
So you refused to help her?
I dealt with her as I deal with all traitors. I killed her accordingly.
You did what?
I did as you would have done, Vorador, to any human or vampire who defied your will.
Monster!
She chose her fate. Was she acting as the dutiful lieutenant, following her superior's orders? I care not. What's done is done.
We were wrong ever to trust you.
Do you so wish to return to the grave, old friend? You are in no position to challenge me.
No, we have no time for this discord. I sense that the Hilden Gate is nearby. I can transport us there.
We will settle this in good time. Tonight, the Sarafan Lord dies. Tomorrow, we shall see.
No!
This round is mine, Dark One.
I must tend to Vorador. Proceed without us, Kane. I can teleport you to a place near the gate, but you will have to close it on your own. Use the Nexus Stone, cast it into the gate, and the magic of the stone will destroy it utterly.
Cast your spell, then, and let us finish this.
He's casting a spell just like
Turn,
Doctor Strange.
Vile demon! Your reckoning day has come.
Kane.
Did you think you could defeat me? All your plans are revealed, together with your true nature. Turn and enter the gate you have fashioned and join your kind before I obliterate it. Or stay, and be destroyed upon its rubble.
I confess I did not expect to find you here, at the heart of my endeavor. You are indeed a more capable adversary than I have thought possible.
You can ponder that thought when you have made your choice. Return to exile, or death.
Do you think the game is over? Do you think it will end with me? Have you not wondered why so many of your trusted henchmen, time and again, bend their knees before me?
Yeah, well, he's kind of like Arthas in Warcraft.
Join their cause to mine.
Once he becomes the Lich King.
Deserve no second thoughts, only their complete annihilation.
Did it not occur to you that perhaps my cause, and not yours, is the cause of right, of justice? That your ambition to rule this world is but the youthful craving of a petty noble who has gained too much power, but never enough.
Silence, demon. Your need to corrupt is only too apparent. But every traitor that you have turned to your will from my side, even Uma, your latest spy, is dead.
Uma? I have no spy called Uma.
You lie!
Do you still believe you can prevail? While you possess the Nexus Stone, my sword cannot slay you. But while you bear the stone to shield your life, you cannot use it to destroy the gate. Stalemate, Kane. And mine is awaiting me. As long as I have not lost, in time, I am sure to win.
Right,
but I have not yet made my choice.
So that's all he has to do.
No!
Just like the ring in Lord of the Rings.
You?
Yes, your prisoner, from whose blood you built your evil plans.
What could be more righteous than to take our revenge and your freedom from the same source? Tortured eons of suffering are too good for you, vampire.
But not for you, Hilden, who has dared to set a corrupting foot upon this world after your banishment. Return to the demon dimension in which you belong.
And by what right, cursed one, did you send my kind to that place of evil?
By what right did you lay on us the curse that drove us from the light and made us predators of humankind?
It was justice for our banishment from the world. You see what it has made of our once fair race.
I see you have taken your true form at last.
Then go and see what it makes of you.
Yeah, that's the best you could do.
Kane, the
They
sword!
just grappled each other.
I sentence you to the hell of your own making. A prisoner for all time.
No!
And that was the end of the Janos Aldrin.
It is your turn.
Just like a golem in Lord of the Rings. video game.
Have won the battle, but the war between your kind and mine will never end. Our banishment in the demon dimension also ensures our immortality. One day, we shall return.
Should your kind breach that place of banishment again, I will be waiting.
You will not live.
And this might be the true ending
I have lived
of
long
the
enough
series.
to dispose of you.
I know the quality's all low.
What was it she said to me in that fatal moment when she took from me the Nexus Stone? How would my rule differ from that of the Sarafan Lord? If you had lived, Uma, you would have learned the difference. You should have trusted me. The war was over, and yet there was another battle to be fought. The cruel masters of Nosgoth, the Sarafan, now leaderless, still had to be put down. There were cities to be rebuilt, and order to be restored, and a new rule. My rule would then begin. To the victor go the spoils. At last, Nosgoth.